Okay everyone, so in this video I just want to go and show you how I'll be creating an icon using GIMP, a free photo editor. So I'm just going to use 512 pixel size for both the height and width, and I'm going to create that, and I'm going to set this to add alpha channel, add a new layer. So icon, T icon. I'm going to call this T icon. So now we have this, and I'm just going to use some tools here. We can use the pencil tool. So perhaps I'm going to set this to 3. Then we can go and try to default background first. Perhaps a little bit bigger. And I'm just going to go and I'm using the scroll button now, or the control key, and I'm also using the middle mouse button. And once I use the control key and scroll, it will be maximizing or zooming in and zooming out my icon here. Now I would want to go and draw some, let's say, a bit of, so perhaps we can go and layer this accordingly. And I'm going to go add a, so this is going to be the T icon body. Okay, so I'm going to work on the body first. I'm going to press on the shift key to easily align my so that it will be a straight line. From here I would want to go here and then move to this side. Sometimes it doesn't get to clip, so let's see. That's not working, so let's just go and go. Sometimes I do it this way so that it will be in a straight line. And let's see if that will be a straight line. I think there's still some space there, and we can just go here and then add this here. I think that will be not yet okay, so let's go in. Perhaps we can start from here and drag down. I'm using the shift key right now, and I'm just going to delete those extra line here. Okay, so now let's move back to our, I'm going to press here first, sorry, then go just to be on the same spot as that layer here. Then perhaps we can just go and this is the hard part. So how do we go and try to, we can use this perhaps. And I'm currently let me first set that. Let's have a line here, straight line that will serve as our guide. I would want it to be a little bit, let's see, want it to be a bit, nope, that's not going to work. So what tool do we need to create perhaps this one? Let's create a new layer, circle, just so that we will be able to have some sort of shape that will be just enough for us to be able to create that effect that's going to be going down here. Then let's go and fill with background color. Nope, that's not. Let's have stroke selection, and let's have a pencil stroke. There we go. So at least we have that itsy bits of circle. Now let's just go and try to deselect that none. And now what I want to do is to go and perhaps let me first copy this and hide the other one. I'm just going to clean this up a bit. So perhaps I'll just go and delete some parts of this, parts here, and I'm just doing this quickly, but you can be more bits of you can be a little bit more meticulous with regards to this depending on your time allotment for this exercise. I'm going to also remove some parts here. And I think I'm good with this. I'm just going to reduce this to at least 2, so at least I can just remove those items that I don't want. Or those pixels that I don't want. And let's just delete some of this. Then perhaps if ever there will be some spaces or boxes that will be deleted accidentally, we can just repaint it. Okay, like this one. Just going to add some more here. Or we can delete that part. No, it's better if we go add some more sides here. Right? Doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to draw this. Alright, I can just go select those items, brush tool, select. This it will be a lot faster. Select tool. I'm using the spacebar to move it this way. Oops. Yes, we can delete some more of this parts here. Okay. This one, I think I also want to remove that part. We'll just clean this up once it's done here. So let's go and have some colors, add a new layer. Let's have bottom body, and I would want to have a color inside of that. Nope, can't do that, right? So first let's just go have a, let's unselect this one. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to hide this, and I'm going to this one, copy this also, and combine this both by merging down. So this, we now have that, and now I want to color that part, so let's see if this will work. Where's that? Oh, okay, it has to be this one that you select. That's a lot easier now. Let's go change our color to something, let's say a bit yellowish tea. Let's go and fill that up. We got that now there. Now let's have a switch here. Going to fill this up here with white, and I think there are those items there, so let's go and fill those up too with yellow color. Why is that not? Because we have the item selector or the this fuzzy select tool running, that's why that's there. Okay, let's see, let's try to reduce that. Some of this also we would want to recolor some of those. Just going to clean some places up. We can also just control key on a specific space if you want to pick a color on your work canvas here. That will be fine with me. Let me just add some space here. Okay, now let's go and have another, let's see, what size will be good for the handle. Let's have this size, perhaps, just enough for us to be able to let's see, actually we didn't use this. Let's just go and use this for handle. Let's have a handle here. Perhaps it's not going correctly. Sometimes it has to be precise. There's that feeling of clipping. That's what you would want to get. Let's have some space here. And another spot here and here. So at least this will be our own handle for this. Let's go, and of course this will not be selected because we did not completely enclose this, because if you try to close that, we need to enclose those parts of the handle. So let's see here, we need to close this for us to be able to separate it completely. Then add back to our white color here. Going to add that white color. Now let's move that up. There we go. We can just reduce some of the, perhaps some of this part here, just for cleaning up. Oops. Wrong move there. Just for cleaning up the space there. I think that will be fine with me. Let's move on here. Let's just have some bigger space here. Then let's hello. I would want to have that as a separate. I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to also have this copied just as a backup. I normally do it this way. I'm going up there, then merge this down. Okay, now that we have that merge, I think this is a little bit off. I think we can try to still improve this. I would want to reduce some of these parts and then go back here. That's I like to use the cross pointer sometimes. Okay. And we can try to add some space here. Then reduce the parts that are here. Oh boy, didn't get to remove that clearly. You can just try to play around with it a bit just to clean it up. Sometimes I forget the color, and there we go. Okay, let's just have it that way first. Let's move this a little bit to the middle. Layer the image sized. Then let's have a new layer. The heat, heat. Let's go and at least have at least 3 of this. Oops, nope. I'd like one from here. Then I also would want to have another one and another one. So at least it will look like there's that T there. Then we can go at the let's have a little box here. Let's have a new layer for this. T tag. Let's have a T tag. I'll go and put a T tag here. And let's just have a bit of a tea bag, right? That would be a tea bag. I think this is a little too big. Let's just reduce this a bit. I'll have it from here, then down here, and from here, and I'll have that also from here. Oops. That's the challenge here. Let's have a bit of that's how you sized your tea bag. Okay, let's go get this. Let's change that to something. What does a tea bag color usually looks like? Let's just have that as the main color. Nope, a little too close to the main design. A little too dark. Perhaps you can reduce that a bit. What would the tea bag look like? Okay, I think that will be fine with me. Let's just clean this up a bit. I know there must be a much easier way to do this, but this is just my workflow most of the time. I do it the hard way. If you know some ways on how to make this a lot easier, much better, of course. I'll just clean this up a bit. Okay. I think that's good. Let's go get this color here. I think we need to delete this part so that it won't be out of sync. I'm not being too meticulous right now, guys, so I won't be too in detail. We just need this icon for our web project. Let's see here. Let's have just so that we would have okay. I think that's okay for me. Now let's go to the bottom part and let's have another layer here. Just going to call this bottom plate. So I know that this is the, let's increase this. So I think we can just work around with this. Let's see, I would want to have this as a simple bottom plate. So let's just go for this perhaps. And also from here, let's just have that here. Nope, that should not be. Let's just draw it that way. Let's just try to draw it. I'm just using a mouse, so bear with me, guys. Let's just do it in that way. Okay. We could have done this a lot easier by mirroring it, but I think we're good with this. We can just add some more um, space to it. Then let's just go and have a little bit more of space here. Didn't get that quite in there. Okay, I think we can just go and add a white color down there and place that up there. Let's select none, and there we go. We now have an icon that we can try to utilize. Perhaps a little bit more flaming up, but I think this will be okay. At least we won't need to download any free icon anymore. That's it for this. I'm just going to export this as a PNG file for me to be able to generate this as a T icon.